What's up, guys? It's day 229, I think, on our journey to 2000. And in today's video, we're going to play a 10-minute rapid game and see how it goes. Okay, we're versing a 1752 from... What country is that? Nigeria. I say I didn't recognize that. We're going to go E4 and see what happens. If we lose by 5 seconds, it's because I should know my flags better. Okay, so we're going to go into the Vienna Gambit, which is nice. Most people know what to do here. This guy doesn't. That's not necessarily what you want to do. I can take here, he can take back, and I'll have the 2 center pawns. That seems okay. But I think the best move is just to develop my knight, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and I'm going to bring my bishop here. And I'm going to take. Interesting, I didn't really think about this. I could take the knight. If he takes, I just take the full center. No. I could take the bishop, he takes back, then I take the full center. I like that. Let's do that. Okay, we could attack this knight. If he takes, we take back with the queen. Now we could bring the bishop here. Takes. We could push the pawn. We could try to castle the other side. I actually want to think here. I think this is a critical, kind of a critical moment to think. Yeah, I'm just going to castle. I don't want to waste time bringing the bishop out, just in case he could get some tricks on me. And I feel pretty good about this. We could go here, then the knight attacks. That doesn't really make sense. We could push the pawn. Takes. That looks like a good move. He might come here. We can come here. I don't know where the knight's going. Let's do that. You could actually check. I didn't see this. Okay, I didn't expect that. So I don't think that was the best move. I think we're going to bring the bishop from our opponent. I don't think that was a good move. We're going to bring the bishop here. If he checks, we can take. That wouldn't make sense. I think we bring the bishop and get our other rook into the game. Also, the bishop might come here, which is nice. Now, of course, we're not protecting this pawn, so it feels a little dumb. But I just like bringing all our strong pieces into the game. Yeah, you see, now we could have taken this pawn, now we can't. But let's go here. We can go here protecting the pawn. And I think this is fine. We just move the king over. We can come here so the queen doesn't take. Our queen could take his bishop. And if he moves his knight, we have this move, yep. We could, okay, so we could bring our rook here. No, then he just takes it. I want to bring my queen into the game, but I think then I lose any advantage we might have. Bringing the bishop back looks okay, but then the knight attacks our queen. Queen here takes. This here. The knights are so tricky, it could be very annoying, but the knight can't really go anywhere after that. Our rook is getting into the back rank. Or we could cause more annoyance by just bringing the bishop back. His knight comes forward, the queen comes here, and I don't know where the knight is going now. But let's do that. Let's make it more annoying. Our rook can come here too. We also have this pawn move. Now we could hit him with this. We're gonna just try to play a little faster. There's no checkmate, thankfully. This is a clever move. I think we're gonna go here. And then attack with the bishop. Oh, he could take the pawn. But he didn't do that. So let's attack him like this. We have a trick here, taking the rook, which might work. No, because he could take and he has eyes on my queen. These pieces are super annoying. Oh, this threatens checkmate. I should have played that faster. That's a great move. Yeah, this is really bad for him. And we're doing better with time. Okay, so now we have this threat. And this threat. Okay, we can give a check. He has to take with the queen. What? Now we win. Okay, our opponent completely screwed up. That's why you don't play fast, baby. Let's go! You resigned. And we just gained 9 ELO. We're 1732 rated now. Pretty good. We're climbing back up 1 win a day. So we played with 71.9% accuracy. That's not great. Against 65.9. And let me show you guys how this looked. Boop. You don't see my face, but you see that. So that's how it looked. And we had one blunder, actually. We played like 1450. So we didn't play that well, but I thought we played pretty decent. And I think a lot of chess is like that. If you feel like you're doing well, it affects how you play. It's like interesting like that. But anyway, we only had one blunder. Our opponent had 3. So I guess that's good. Let's look at the game. Okay, so all of this was fine. Yeah, this is a weird move. Usually going for the center always seems better. And then this is how the game would result. The queen just has more options coming in. The pawn takes more space. So when I see people play this pawn move, I have a feeling they don't know what they're doing. And I was kind of right. Now here I consider taking. But the problem with this is I can't take with the pawn. And it just feels very awkward. It feels very weird in this section in the center. So I'm happy I didn't do that. And that I developed my knight. And here I took. Okay, computer likes d3 here. I guess so my bishop can take back here. And maybe I do queenside castle. Let me just do some random moves to see. Okay, computer actually likes taking on c6. Taking here. And maybe putting pressure here. No, this is just a good set of pieces to trade. Okay, so let's say they took like this. Obviously, I take like this. And here, okay, they still want me to castle. But even queenside castling is okay. It's interesting though. I really like the Vienna Gambit. It just feels nice to play. There's so much space. Yeah, so I liked how I played all of this. And castling here, I wasn't sure. Another idea I had was to come here with the bishop. And depending on what he does, to maybe castle queenside. And the computer kind of agrees. The computer says if they go c6, castling queenside is actually the best move. Just to put long-term pressure on the queen, I connect my rooks. It just looks like a good move. That being said, castling, I thought was okay. I mean, computer says it's okay. And here he blundered, I guess, because the pawn is alive. And computer says take this pawn right away. Now, I thought of this. I didn't like this. But again, computer, it doesn't care. It really doesn't care. And I think the idea here is that the bishop's going to help win a pawn. After the queen moves somewhere, we can take here. And we could even take the rook, which I didn't realize. You see, this is the problem. I didn't realize because his rooks weren't connected. I didn't see how much damage I could do. So this is very interesting. Here, everything gets protected. I connect my rooks. And this is kind of the position I wanted to go for, but I didn't. Because it looked too scary. So I played it a bit more safe. Which, you know, is fine sometimes, I guess. Computer wants a trade since I'm up a... I thought I was up a pawn. I'm not up a pawn. Okay, and all of this was fine. And here, I thought I was clever. The reason why I didn't move the knight was because I thought, okay, then I'm losing this pawn. And I didn't think in one turn I could do so much damage here. But I guess computer believes I can. This targets the bishop. Let's say the bishop goes back. Now I have rook a1. And I guess I'm trapping the queen somehow. I don't know. Oops. Oh, I'm trapped. This is okay. So this is like attacking both the queen and bishop. So the bishop would have to go to this nasty square here. b3 to defend this. This is defended. And I guess losing that pawn is not a big deal, the computer says. Now here I'd have to play very solidly, I think. And the problem is this knight here. I think that's the big problem in his position. He doesn't have pieces that could really move anywhere. But yeah, there's just too much here. There's too much. This is a discovered attack, and this bishop would have pretty much nowhere to go at that point. So, with this fork, this discovered attack. But I mean, I think my opponent would see something like that. Anyway, I went to a3. I took back with my queen. I attacked his rook, and here I actually blundered. Computer likes h3, I guess, to avoid any back rank mates and to just attack the queen, force it to move. I moved my bishop back, which is a blunder because of knight b5 forking. Very, very simple move that I just stupidly did not see, but thankfully my opponent didn't see either. Now, what if I attacks the queen now? The queen could go to g5 because he still wants to keep this fork alive. Okay, this makes a lot of sense to me. What if the bishop comes back and I just keep attacking? Computer says takes. and go to e4. And now we have a fork again. So this is something I should have seen at my level, but I didn't see. But thankfully, my opponent was playing fast, and he didn't see it either. I thought my moves here were a little weird, but again, I didn't have time, and I thought they were good enough, kind of. And here I had a complete miss. Computer likes h4. I didn't even realize this actually traps the queen, which is crazy. Maybe it doesn't actually, and I'm just stupid. Because now the computer says you can come here. But I guess I'm just getting into the position very, very much. So, and I don't know. There's h6. Wait, what? Oh, I'm dumb. h6. I could sack the rook to get into the position like this. What's the point here? I'm so confused. f6. Oh. I'm too dumb, guys. Oh, the bishop. Okay. Let's say he just took this. I'm really lost. I guess this is leading to some sort of mate. At least I win the queen, right? Okay, the mate is queen h7. Oops. Anyway, we're getting into so many like sad things, but I think it's still interesting. So him taking this pawn, I figured was a bad move. Computer likes bishop h4, but I like the discovered attack on the rook, and I saw how fast he was playing, and I knew it would work. Computer also likes taking the pawn with the rook, which is what I did. And here, probably push the pawn forward. Yeah, so that's the second best move. The best move is actually rook e1, probably because the bishop protects it. And maybe there's some fork idea that I'm missing here. So computer says g6 here, but I would have came here. I basically calculated in my head something like this, and I saw this was completely fine. Because I could take, oops, I saw boom, and this is a checkmate. So that's why I moved the rook here. But apparently this makes the game even, because now he can attack my queen. I could take with a check. I could take with a check. And that's the only way to save everything that's going on here, because of a potential back rank mate, probably. Which is, you know, it all comes back to that back rank mate. So, and I would just have to do a perpetual check, I think. So in a way, I got lucky here in a lot of ways. And yeah, I don't know why he didn't take with his queen here. I thought that was the necessary move. Something like this. And I figured this was just winning. I didn't calculate it, but I figured this was just winning. I think I looked at exactly this position in my head. Let's see what happened here. What was his best move here? Just to move the king up. Yeah, that's a hard move to see. That's a hard move to see. Because after takes, you know, takes doesn't really make sense. The bishop probably can go all the way back or even come here. Maybe come back here later. So this would be a little tricky. You know, I think this would be a little tricky of a position. And I'm probably winning here. Maybe I go h3 to have some place to go. But computer says it's even. Okay, this game is just crazy. Computer just keeps disproving everything I believe. But here it's a lost game because worst case scenario, I could just take the queen. And with the discovered attack, of course I saw that. And what is he going to do with the knight? Like, there's literally... This is the best move. To lose your knight is the best move. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you watched this far, say purple ping pong paddle. Jesus, that's really long. If you say that, I really do appreciate you. That means you actually watched this far, or you just skip to the end. I don't think do you guys do that? You guys actually skip to the end to say the word? I don't think anyone does that, but maybe you guys do. I don't know. Anyway, purple ping pong paddle. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Say that like 3 times fast. Purple ping. Okay, bye.